Peace, y'all. So we live in this holographic universe where the reality that we integrate with on a day-to-day basis is merely electric signals that are interpreted by our brain. So what does that mean in a realistic sense? In a realistic sense, everything that we touch, everything that we interact with, everything that we interpret is really nothing more than electricity, nothing more than electrical energy that is passed between us. Even the mere fact that you can't put your hand through a wall is merely because there is a cellular wall. So your cells are bouncing against the cells of the wall, so there's resistance. So everything is energy at the end of the day. We're energetic beings, and as I always talk about, we're electromagnetic beings. Now, one of the main points of being an electromagnetic being is strengthening your aura. So you could attract more good things to you, more things that benefit you, more things that are going to get you ahead in life, more things that are going to give you peace of mind amidst the greatest storms. And anyone that's on a spiritual path, the main goal is really peace of mind and the ability to manipulate your environment so that it serves you in the best way possible. Now, one of the things that we have to really watch out for is energy vampires, people who sap our energy, people who drain us. Not only energy vampires in the form of humans, sorry, I'm outside, y'all. Not only energy vampire in the form of humans, but energy vampires in the forms of the things and the places that we interact with. You know that there are certain people that you hang around with and you feel a certain vibe from them. You might work with them. They might be, you might be in the house with them right now. You know, family members, people that are over for the holiday season and things like that. And, you know, people that you work with and people, you know, just people in general. You know, there are people out here that are specifically designed to snatch your energy. And there's only really 3 people in the world. There are people that inspire you and raise your energy and raise your frequency. There are people that are background players in your video game. They just exist, right? You don't really care about them. You don't really know them. There's no energy exchange. There's no interaction. And then there are the people that are draining your energy. The vampires, right? The people that you feel low when you go around. The people when you leave them, you know what I'm saying? You hurt, you know what I'm saying? You feel the pain. You feel the nervousness, you know what I'm saying? You might even want to cry and shit. That's how bad it is being around some of these people. So we have to really, during this time, protect and guard our energy and guard the energy that we are conducting, the energy that we're bringing in. It's winter time. Go outside, get you some sun if you can, right? I know it's right now in New York, it's a lot of cloudy days, you know, but you know, there are days that are sunny. You know, go outside during your lunch break, take a 15-20 minute walk, get you some sun, get you some fresh air. A lot of us are stuck in the house due to quarantine. We're getting, you know, food delivered in. We're getting everything Amazon, grocery delivered, right? Some people are not even touching the street. And when they do touch the street, they're wearing a mask, so they're not even getting fresh air. So go get your fresh air, get your sun, interact with nature. Also, guard the things that you're putting in your mind. Be vigilant. Be diligent, be discerning with the things that you are allowing yourself to take in. We think that entertainment is harmless. We think that this music that we listen to on a repetitive basis is harmless. We think that these people that are frenemies or that are just the homies or people that we knew for years, so we just hang out with them and we know they're no good for us, we think that it doesn't have an effect. But anything that you do repetitively has an effect. Anything that you do repetitively is going to stick. We have mirror neurons. We're designed that way. That mirror neuron is just reflecting whatever we see. And what we do is we interpret what we see and what we interact with through our emotions. And our emotions are really the energy vehicle that the energy vampire is out to get. And vampirism is not just on a big level when you talk about secret societies, when you talk about human sacrifice, right? Things like that when you go on a real high esoteric level. But vampirism also occurs, you know, with some people that you might call a lover or a mate. someone that is not encouraging, someone who, when you come home, when you see them, you just feel blah. They just drain your energy. They what I'm saying, when you are around them, you might have some moments where you feel great, but most of the time you feel bad. That's a vampire. And a lot of people live with vampires. A lot of people are sleeping with vampires. A lot of people are in business with people that are vampires. And now is the time that we really need to weed out people that do us no good. If you're going places, if you're in a job that is not serving you, it's time to look into a different form of employment, or look into self-employment, employment that you find fulfilling, or employment that at least you don't feel so stressed out where you're going to work every day and you hate your job. Now, I know I've been there. There's sometimes where that's the case, right? But the goal is to move from where that's the case to where that's no longer the case. We're coming up on Monday, this lunar eclipse. Right now, we're still under a waxing moon. So being that we're under a waxing moon, what does that mean? That means that the earth has more energy, because the sun is enlightening the moon and reflecting that dual luminous energy of those dual forms of light onto the earth. So light is nothing but energy. So when we're going into this lunar eclipse on Monday, it's going to be a day of big energy. That energy can be used. This is a holographic universe. So everything exists on energy. So that energy can be used or misused or wasted, just like any other form of energy, right? But really, during these times, especially this weekend coming up, this Monday coming up, if you have time, I would advise you to take the day off if you can, and really put forth what you want to create for the new year, the person that you want to be from 2021 on. Think about the things that you're scared of and figure out why you're scared of them. Write them down. Really look at them. Really dig deep into your imagination. Meditate on these things, right? Really do the work, because right now is the appropriate time to do so. The 21st is too late. The 21st, December 21st, you're supposed to already have these things programmed and ready to go, because the world is not stopping for you. You may be having dreams that are much more lucid now. You may be thinking about people and they're showing up more often, right? Psychic abilities coming online, clairvoyant abilities coming online, clairsentient abilities coming online. And this is all because of the time that we're in. You've all heard about going from 4D to 5D, and that corresponds with us leaving the 4G cellular, right? It's called cellular, right? Cellular, so it deals with your cells. It deals with the frequency of cells, right? And the cells in the phone correspond to the frequency of the cells in your body. So it's dealing with the cells in your body, and we're being upgraded to 5G, right? In the terrestrial world. So in the spiritual world, we're also being upgraded to 5D, to a fifth dimension reality, going into this new age of Pisces. This age of Aquarius, and exiting the age of Pisces. So, the prophecies state that it's going to get worse before it gets better. So be on the lookout for a lot of changes. We already see what's happening with the corona, right? So 2020 has been a year of clear vision, right? We've seen the government, right, not do what they're supposed to do. We've seen people that were leaders and that were influencers, get caught up in scandals, being uncovered for who they truly are, right? We've seen ourselves, if you've been doing the knowledge to yourselves and not just and of course, this has been a stressful year, so all of us have practiced some sort of escapism. But how much escapism are you engaged in, right? So those of you who have been doing the knowledge, more than you've been doing escapism, that there have been things this year with the time that you had that you've been able to uncover some things about yourself that you need to work on, some things about yourself that you need to improve. Some of y'all have started businesses. Some of y'all have left relationships. Some of y'all have started new relationships. Some of y'all, due to financial constraints, have had to move back in with parents, move back in with family members, right? Maybe move back in with exes. It's a difficult time. But the one thing you can control, right? OG always told me this, and it's the truth. The one thing you can control that no one can control for you is your mind. So you have the ability to choose which energy and what type of energy you take in moving forward, moving into 2021. What type of people you want to be around, what type of environments that you want to surround yourself with, what type of income do you want to be bringing in, what type of mindset do you want to have on a continuous basis. This is all up to you, the people you choose to be around, the energy you choose to take in through the foods you eat, through the information you take in, through the people you're around, and the environments you choose. And this all leads to your epigenetics changing, your gene expression changing. This leads to your aura expanding and being much more magnetic. And this also leads to not only your aura, not only your epigenetics, right? Your actual DNA changing and upgrading, but it also leads to more focus on the things that you want and less focus on the things that you don't want. Because see, what the media does is the media is designed to divide and conquer. So you're always going to see man versus woman, black man versus black woman, this country versus that country, a war here, a war there, right? This team versus that team. They play on division in the media, right? And because they play on division in the media and the repetition of them always playing on division, we always think we need to take sides with either this or that. The only side you should take is the side of righteousness. And the side of righteousness is not just love and light, but the side of dealing with your shadow self, doing the work to improve yourself, and to improve the environments that you yourself are in, and to improve the surroundings and the people that you yourself surround yourself with. Those are the main things that you need to work on, because those are the things that matter. Energy is what matters. That's it. Energy matters. The energy that you carry around matters more than the money that you have, more than the husband or the wife that you have, more than the car that you drive, more than the house that you have. Because we see through 2020, all these things can be taken from you. All these things can be destroyed. All these things can be lost. A peace of mind, spiritual power, spiritual abilities, right? Coping mechanisms, breathing techniques, right? All these things are invaluable. And this is how that guy from that NX or Nexium cult or whatever it's called, NXXIUM, that just got 139 years, this is how he was able to get this clientele of millionaires and billionaires, because he was able to tap in to what those people, even though they were financially successful, what these people lacked, which was spiritual success, which was peace of mind, which was happiness, which was joy, right? And again, when you're going through things, when you lose your house, when you lose your job, when you in the midst of a breakup, right? When you lose a family member, you lose a child, it's almost impossible for you to be at peace. But you can have peace of mind if you yourself seek it. If you yourself seek ways to cope with stress. If you yourself learn how to manage your energy. There's all sorts of teachers out here, right? Are you tapping into them? And matter of fact, not even just tapping in, are you doing the work? Are you actually meditating? Are you actually working on your affirmations? Are you actually doing techniques in the shower, right? Reprogramming your mind when you are driving. Listen to affirmations, listen to different frequencies, 33 hertz, 528 hertz. Are you working out? Are you taking care of your body? Are you eating foods that are going to give you energy and vitality, right? The whole reason of health is not just to look good. The whole purpose of health is so you that have energy, you have the energy and the vitality to manifest the things you want and to go get the things that you want. So are you actually doing the work? right? It's very easy to imagine. It's very easy to visualize. It's very easy to light a candle. But are you actually taking the steps forward to make what you want happen in your life happen? And that takes energy. So in this holographic reality that we live in, learn to manage your energy. Learn to seek things that uplift you. Again, there's only 3 people in life. People that inspire you and enlighten you, people that are background players, people that you don't engage with at all, you don't exchange energy, so they don't really matter for the most part, and the people that drain you and waste your energy. And you have to figure out the people, the places, and the things that lean more towards that enlightens you, and that makes you feel happy, that helps take you to a next level, right? And as you feed on that, right, then you do the work according to that. You do the work that's going to make you better, that's going to benefit you, and that's going to put you more in alignment with things and people that make you great again. See, that's also energy vampirism. You know what I'm saying? Taking that slogan and making it ours. You know what I'm saying? Even the N-word, the word nigga, right? How black people have taken that word and rephrased it to a place of endearment. Even with Thanksgiving, all the woke people and, you know, the woke people and shit, and pro-black, pro-African, you know what I'm saying, Pan-Africans, right? They don't want to celebrate Thanksgiving. But it's just an energy portal for you to use Thanksgiving for whatever you wanted to use it for. Doesn't mean that you had to be eating turkey, right? But everybody else was, so it's an energy portal. So what were you thankful for that day? What were you grateful for that day? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about. It's an energy portal. So forget what the label is. Forget what the label of Christmas is and the label of Columbus Day, Memorial Day. Use Memorial Day, use that to memorialize your ancestors. Christmas time, that's the winter solstice. So during the solstice, you're not going to be worshiping Jesus, right? You're going to be working on the Son of Man that is within self, or the Son of Woman that is within self, your inner light, your inner glow, your inner shine, right? And you source this through your imagination. You source this energy through your imagination, because imagination is the vehicle that is the imagination is the vehicle that basically harnesses and puts all the energy together. It puts the energy into forms. It puts the energy into images. It puts the energy into words, and allows you to interpret the raw energy that you get. So the imagination is very important. And pruning and fine-tuning the imagination, just like you would prune and fine-tune and take out the weeds in a garden, is the same way you fine-tune and prune and take out the weeds in your mind, take out the weeds in your imagination. So as we go into this new moon, or this full moon eclipse in Gemini, we really got to learn how to stay balanced as well, right? Stay balanced with the energy that we take in. We don't want to be too self-righteous. We don't want to be arrogant. We don't want to think that we know it all, right? We always want to be in a position where we are always seeking improvement. We are always seeking knowledge. We are always seeking greatness. As I said in my other video that got cut off, this is self-mastery is a day by day thing. You can never rest on your laurels. You can never think, oh, I've achieved nirvana. You can never say, oh, I'm a realized master, because the realized master is the one that's doing the work every day to stay realized. The master is the one that's in meditation on a day-to-day basis. The master is the one that's engaged in charity and giving. The master is the one that is treating his wife and his woman with respect, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? The master is the one that's helping create other masters, right? Who has students that they are developing so that they could be great as well. So the master is not someone who is just chilling, not someone who says, yo, I got it all. The master is also constantly in the holy books and the tablets, right? The master is constantly engaged in ritual and spiritual development. So the master is the master because the master works on becoming the master. You have to actually work on becoming the master of self. That just came from the store. This is one of the ways I sit out here, even though it is, cloudy and shit like that here in New York. I sit out here, got a little runny nose, but I sit out here and gain some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's going to get dark like 4 o'clock. So this is one of the ways that I charge up. And while I'm charging up, I'm shooting this video. Let me get... I know y'all don't want to see me digging in my nose. All right. Go. Oh. So that's what I wanted to say, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get prepared. Get your mind right. Oh, this is what I want to show y'all. Let me show y'all. So, working with one of the chakras, I'm working with sacral chakra energy, right? So, sacral is orange, right? So therefore, I got Shango Macho, right? This is spirit of good luck, right? So this is a chakra healing energy tool for me. So what I'm going to do with that particular candle is I'm going to ritualize it with the parts of me that I want to make sacred, the parts of me that I want to be things I would die for, things I would die for, 2021 and beyond. I'm trying to change my whole frequency and upgrade it along with the 5th dimension. So by utilizing this candle as a vehicle to harness energy, that's what I'm doing, right? And it's scented. So that means that the scent is going to also, every time I step into my altar space, that when I smell this scent, I'm going to be reminded of these things that are sacred to me, right? So it's a repetition process as well. And if you notice, that's a big ass candle, 14-day candle, right? So just wanted to share that. I'm also going to be taking a spirit bath as well. Oh, let me show you the bath that I got. Okay, spirit bath as well. This is the same type of macho, same type of energy. Okay, so this is what I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm working with this, but if you could put 2 and 2 together, you'll be able to see what I'm doing, right? And so these things are, so again, I'm using these physical tools, but I know it's my energy that makes these physical tools a reality. It's the energy that I put into the candle. It's the energy that I come into the bath with. It's the energy that I go into the ritual with that really makes things happen. And we got to really stop focusing on everything that's happening in this visible world and more focus on what's happening in our invisible world, in our imagination. And use your imagination, use the power of your visualization in order to create, in order to build, in order to grow, in order to develop, but most importantly, create. We need creations. We need new plays, we need new businesses, my kids, your kids need to be hired by people that look like us, right? We need to get this money, right? We need to be in line with what our purpose is, right? We need to tap in. And this year is the year for that, 2020, clear vision. So this is a year where you should definitely, if you don't know your purpose this year, you still got some time before the 21st to get it together and figure out what it is and to live according to your purpose and to walk according to your purpose. It's not an easy walk. You have good days and you have bad days, like anything else in life. But the blessings, the insight, the spiritual power, the spiritual ability is way worth it. The spiritual protection is worth it. The way you get a sixth sense, about different things is worth it. And I would encourage everyone who is within the sound of my voice to really think about the things that you want for 2021 this weekend, really think about, but not just the things that you want, think about the things that you want to be. The person, the persona, through sound, persona, through sona, sound, your persona, the archetype, as y'all say, that you want to manifest. And all these archetypes are yours. All the deities are in you. All the gods are within you. They're all energy matrices, or energy symbols that represent different aspects of you. So be great. Be great. Be great. So you see what that looks like in your life and work towards it. Make moves towards it. Put your energy toward it. Because nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Tomorrow, I still have my elemental magic class. Shout out to the people that are students. Shout out to the graduates of the elemental magic class. You know what I'm saying? They out here lit, doing what they got to do, making things happen, changing not only themselves but their environment. Shout out to everyone who has booked me for readings. Shout out to everyone who has watched my videos, who've liked my videos, who commented on my videos. I appreciate y'all. I'm thankful for y'all, and I am grateful for y'all. Shout out to y'all who've taken the time to even stay with me doing 25 minutes of your day. I appreciate it. I am grateful for all the love that I get. I'm grateful for the inboxes. I'm grateful for the messages. I'm grateful that y'all even consider me when y'all have questions, or when you need help, or when you need readings, or when you need spell work or spiritual work done, things like that. I'm very, very thankful that I have y'all in my life. So I just wanted to express that. Peace to y'all. Power, prosperity. If you want to be involved in the elemental magic class, it's $101. You can split up the payments. Just hit me with an email, blackstormrob@gmail.com. My nose is running. I was going to edit this, but I'm going to keep it raw. Y'all going to see the boogers and everything. I'm going to keep it real raw, because that's what it's about. It's not about the images. It's not about this physical avatar even. It's more about the message that I am being channeled to send to y'all. And that is to guard your energy, especially going into the December 21st, because a lot of things are coming down the pike. So guard your energy. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of the things that you're around, and the things and if you're not in an environment that you want to be around right now, if you're not in a space that you want to be, if you're not living the life that you want to live, then put your energy towards working towards it. Don't put your energy towards what's wrong. Put your energy towards what could be right. Put your energy towards the possibility. Put your energy towards the dream. Put your energy towards the goal. Don't put your energy towards what's wrong, because you're just piling on. Anything that you do repetitively becomes hardwired in your brain. It becomes part of your neural pathway. So the more you stress about what's going on, the more you focus on what's going on, the more what's going on will come back. The more what's going on will perpetuate. The more what's going on will grow and expand, just like anything else that you focus on. So pay attention to the possibility. Pay attention to the new reality. Pay attention to the new way of life that you yourself are creating on a day-to-day basis. Every day you wake up, you're creating life. Every day that you're alive, there's a new chance to start over. Every day that you wake up, there's a new chance to rebuild. So if you didn't have a good day yesterday, it's okay. Today could be a better day. If you don't have a good day today, it's okay. Tomorrow could be a better day. But don't give up hope. Don't lose hope, because things could change just like that. I was reading a story, and I'm going to close with this, but I was reading a story about some guy in India who a meteorite crashed through his home. And I don't know why my nose is running so much, but the meteorite crashed through his home. And the meteorite crashed through his home because oh shit, my battery's gonna die. I only got 5%. All right, let me close this up. So the meteorite crashed through his home because, well, there's no because, it just did. It was just a meteorite that crashed through his home. But he was poor, broke, didn't have anything. So the meteorite that crashed through his home, he was able to become a millionaire. He sold the meteorite for like 1.1, and it's like a little rock like this. sold a meteorite for 1.1 million, dipped up out of poverty. So this was something random that happened to him. Now, I'm not saying something random is going to happen, and you shouldn't be basing your dreams on something randomly. You shouldn't be basing your life on something randomly happen. If you, as the Christians say, you take a step towards God, God takes 2 steps towards you. So you take steps toward the reality that you yourself want to create, building businesses, right? Working, whatever it is that you need to do to get to where you want to become, you got to do it. And then the universe will see you putting your hand out, and then it'll put their hand out, right? And then it's a win-win, because the universe wants you to expand so the universe can expand. So it's a win-win. But if you're not trying to expand, why would the universe help you expand? Guard your energy. Peace, power, and prosperity, y'all.